This blessed CD came out of the desire to speak to God's relentless love and grace and His faithfulness.
What He's done for me is so amazing. The love He has for me I cannot explain. All I know is I once was lost, but now I'm found. I was blind, but now I see, and I know He will do for you what He's done for me.
What He's Done is a tune written by Martha Munizzi. And the reason I loved that song was the message was so simple. And it comes out of the story of Jesus healing the blind man, and everybody comes to the blind man and says, "Who healed you?" And they go to his parents and they go to his friends, and he keeps saying, "I don't know. All I know is I was blind and now I see."
All I know is I once was lost, but now I'm found. I was blind, but now I see, and I know He will do for you what He's done for me.
Grandma's Hands, I first heard in the 70s. It's written by Bill Withers, and it just reminds me of all of the amazing hands that have loved me in my life. And to me, here again, it's a reminder of God's care, God's love through the hands and feet of other people.
Grandma's hands used to give me piece of candy. Grandma's hands picked me up each time I fell. Grandma's hands, well, they surely came in handy. She'd say, "What you want to whip her for? She didn't drop no apple core. Now what you want to spank her for? I don't have Grandma anymore. When I get to heaven, gonna look for Grandma's hands." Oh, He's our healer, the Father's only Son, righteous and holy, the everlasting one. He is Jehovah, God of Israel.
Well, God of Israel is just a fun, rowdy way to try to remember all the names of God and all the characteristics of God. He's our Redeemer, our King, our Healer. He is Almighty. He's the Alpha and Omega. And there were so many more. I could not fit more into the tune.
The King of glory, He is the Son of Man, offspring of David, the Father's perfect plan. He stills the water, makes the blind to see. He'll reign forever through all eternity. He says I'm beautiful, perfect, and His own, born into royalty.
Born into royalty comes from the heart, because I believe that everyone at some point in time in their life has heard the voice in your ear that says, "You're not good enough, you don't know how, you are broken, you are ruined." And we can choose to believe that voice, but then there's that voice of God that says, "Because of the death of my Son, because you've accepted my Son, I only see you as perfect. I see you as righteous and as holy." And it's that decision time where we choose to believe what God says about us.
He'll call you chosen. He'll call you righteousness. He'll call you sons of God. Make you complete. He'll call you powerful. and sin and sorrow. He came along, and rescued me. He is my joy.
I love this tune. It is written by Jesse Dixon, a gospel singer, sung originally by Danny Bell Hall, and it's funny. And it's just basically a romp that sounds like a honky-tonk tune that just says basically, he is the best thing that ever happened to me. He's my light, he's the lamp to my feet, he's the best thing.
That ever happened to me, best thing to happen to ever happen to me. You see, he saved me and he raised me, all my sins he forgave me. He did. He's the best thing, best thing to happen to me. I used to think if I'd be good, then you would love me, Lord. Yes, you would. But now you're teaching me to see that you love me just because I'm me.
This is another one that kind of deals with what the world tells us and what the truth is. And there's a line in there that says, I used to think if I'd be good that you would love me. And then it's the answer to that. It says he loves you because he made you. He loves you because you are his creation. And I just think those messages are so important for us to hear.
And Lord, you're teaching me to see that you love me just because I'm me.
The Devil is a Liar is just a reminder that the devil is very tricky, that he is very conniving, and that his purpose, if nothing more in your life than just to distract you and to keep you from God's best, it's just that reminder that God has something wonderful and not to miss it.
He tells us there's no God above, and only foolish people fall in love. But it's plain to see the devil hates you and hates me. He'll trick you and tease you, and then he'll deceive you. Don't you believe? He's a liar. But I'll always have Jesus for the rest of my life.
I'll always have Jesus. I first heard that on a Brian Duncan CD years and years ago, and what attracted me to it was it had a very strong jazz quality, but it speaks to the fact that no matter what happens to you in your life, God is faithful.
Eternally, it's so good to know He'll be there for me if I lose it all. And I'll always have Jesus for the rest of my life. If you want to know where I'm going, where I'm going soon.
Going Up Yonder, old Walter Hawkins tune. And Walter Hawkins was a great choral director and a wonderful gospel writer. And it says, if you want to know what I'm going to do, I'm going to go up and see my Lord. My salvation is secure. God is faithful.
Up yonder, going up yonder. I'm going up yonder. I'm going up yonder to be with my Lord.
tell them is based on the scripture, go into all the world and preach the gospel. It's an Andre Crouch tune. And it says no matter what the response is, no matter who you talk to, no matter where you go, that's what God expects of us, is just to tell them our story, to tell them about Him.
Tell them I can mend the broken-hearted, restore the ones who have parted, and I came to let them know. Let them know. The stage is bare, the crowds are gone. The love we shared still lingers on.
The Stage is Bare was really written about a performer, but I think it applies to everyone, no matter what we do, no matter where the world takes us, no matter the accolades the world gives us. The truth is, it comes down to, at some point, the room empties out and you're alone. And who are you alone with? And it's at that time that we understand the nature of the importance of our relationship to God.
I so need to feel you there, holding